Michigan has put 13 on the board against Ohio State.
Well, they got time to throw a fade.
Shotgun. Thrown. Ball is incomplete. Out of bounds. And it's 4th down. And the referees are now talking to each other because the ball was to Victor, and he was right at the pylon. But it appeared as though he caught that ball out of bounds. They're talking it over right now down on the Ohio State sideline, right by where the pylon was knocked over. The ruling now on the field is incomplete pass. With 3 seconds left now, it's 4th and goal from the 2-yard line.
Well, obviously in this situation, the replay booth is going to take a really tight look at this.
Back to throw. Looks, throws, crossing route. It's caught. And it's a big gain by Campbell. He's down inside the 10-yard line to the 6.
Jim, now Devin Bush. Devin Bush is down out of bounds at about the 11-yard line.
Yep,
he was in pursuit.
He was chasing Paris Campbell, and Bush dove to drive him out of bounds, and Bush is now down at the 10-yard line, about 4 yards out of bounds. That's just, boy, you lose David Long, and now you've got Devin Bush hurt. You just lost Rashawn Gary.
Bush was stretching out, trying to make the play, and Jim, when he landed, almost looked like his face mask bounced off the field. A little harder downfield, but that is an opportunity lost.
And this punt is blocked. And Ohio State's going to catch it on the run, and they're going to go the other way, and Ohio State's going to score. Unbelievable. Jalen Harris, wide receiver, takes the block punt in the air and returns it 31 yards for an Ohio State score.
You?
No. Patterson back to throw. Here comes pressure. He's forced out of the pocket to the left, looking to throw. Throws, and the ball is intercepted. Fuller, and you just can't, if you can't protect your quarterback and you force him out of there and you throw it on the run like that, and it's kind of up for grabs, Ohio State's going to make you pay, and they did with Jordan Fuller that time, the 6'2", 204-pound junior safety out of Old Tappan, New Jersey. McLaurin split left. Hill comes in motion, sets it a wing left. Low snap. They pitch the ball to Weber on the option. Weber goes into the end zone untouched. Ohio State has just put 40 on the board against the nation's #1 defense. Alone in the shotgun is Patterson. Patterson back to throw. Looks, throws the fade out there. That ball is caught. Touchdown, Michigan. Nico Collins again on a 50-50.
No, wait a minute.
They're ruling it incomplete.
Yeah, I was going
to
say.
They're saying he juggled it. Sheffield was covering. Boy, for all the world, it looked like he had it.
Yeah, the official right on the. I wondered when he didn't signal touchdown right away that he. Again, everybody wants to take a look at this a whole lot closer.
Well, they're taking the replay now.
Yeah, they're
got a leg in. Boy, that's hard.
Oh, he was clearly in the field of play. They're saying he didn't control the football. This replay here is going to give us a good look at it.
After review, the receiver gained control of the pass in the end zone, came down for a touchdown.
Winovich and Gary are still in at defensive ends.
They give this to Paris Campbell trying the jet sweep. He gets outside the defense. He is down the sideline, and nobody's going to catch him. Paris Campbell goes 78 yards for an Ohio State score.
Hard to believe that the Michigan defense couldn't defend something as simple as a jet sweep.
They give the ball to Mason, and Mason will dive into the end zone over the left guard. Touchdown, Michigan. So 48-31 for the Wolverines right now, and they will go for the extra point. Hill comes in motion, sets it a wing left. It's Haskins, throws to Hill. Hill catches it. He's going to go in untouched. A little bit of a rub route. They rub Metellus off against the linebacker Furbush, and KJ Hill scores, and Ohio State's up 54-32. Quarterback.
And that's a good call.
And Milton back to throw, looking, steps up in the pocket, throws. That ball is intercepted. by Brandon White. Brandon White running it back. He's at the 20. He's looking to get into the end zone. He is knocked out of bounds by Milton at the 3-yard line. Back to throw, Haskins out of the shotgun, looks, throws in the end zone, got a wide open receiver. That's Campbell, and Campbell scores for Ohio State. And Dan, you were right. The Buckeyes have put 60 on this defense.
Brandon Watson in, well, I don't want to call it coverage.
First and goal from the 4. They give it to Wilson. No, it's kept by Joe Milton. He's going around left end. Joe Milton, the freshman, scores his first career touchdown, getting inside the pylon. And Michigan's total goes to 38 points. Second snap, and that'll do it. Ohio State will win the football game, the final.